How can Dwell aid this Paxeltech in its fight? Of course, Paxeltech. Ah, the Paxeltech Ford, the founder. On its last visit to Yesha, it said it was possible. I do not understand the complexities myself, but now I am here. Ah, Ford came to Yesha many times, aiding the rebels against the tyranny of immortals. His desire to protect was clear even then, as was his craft for violence, which he freely shared. Dwell did not learn Paxeltech Ford's violence, but shared in aiding the rebels with the same crystals I offer here. Both aided rebellion, so both shared imprisonment. Oh, I languished for years, a cost I had never hoped to pay. But another Paxeltech, the one they say wanders the worlds, came to free the Ford. And the Ford freed Dwell, and many others. Not Paxeltech name, perhaps, but it is my name whilst I live among Paxeltech tongues. Paxeltech, foreign to the Pan, meaningless, perhaps on Paxeltech world, but it is at home on Dwell's tongue. Gems, refined from a special crystal found only on Yesha. The Ahane, priests of the Pan, forbid the crystal's use among commoners. But the Gull are craftier than Ahane know. Long and long have the Gull used the crystals for weapons. Or even cruder things, like soups. But it takes an artisan like Dwell to bring out their full potential.
The drop feet.
Does it hope to steal Dwell's chain of supply? No. Dwell's success does not come from handing out his secrets. Ah, yes. Of course. Ah, yes. Crystals that the Ahane would keep for themselves. You must return soon.
You look like you need some shooting practice. All right. What do you want to know? I guess I set myself up for that one. I told you the mud dogs didn't take hell from no one. And what anyone stood up to us without getting knocked down. Save one. This mudder walks into my court, confident as a wolf in a rabbit trap. I'm thinking, this'll be a fight to remember, eh? At best. Then, I noticed something the mudder's got on him. It's a watch, what belonged to my old man. I figure he finally tripped the branches and I'm about to wring this wanderer's neck myself. But then, the wanderer says the old man gave it to him. That caught me. The old man wouldn't give up that watch to no one but family. And he never gave it to me. I let the wanderer go. After taking the watch, of course. But I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I hear. Changed the world a few times over, that one. Sometime later, I got the nerve to see the old man myself. He surprised me. Wasn't pissed or patronizing, just sat me down and started telling stories like we'd been chatting every day. He didn't say nothing about the watch when I told him. Just glad it had a home. Tell you what, I think he wanted me to take it, the old bastard. Anyway, we talked a lot after that, and when word got out that folks here at the ward were starting something new, well, the old man and I both knew what needed doing. I told the Mud Dogs they were free to do as they liked. We weren't a pack no more, and the old man and I set up shop here. Kinda boring to tell you the truth, but better than a bullet hole, I guess. Don't know what else I can tell you, save the stories folks around here like to spin. The way they tell it, that wanderer walked through crystals to other worlds until one day they slammed the door on the Deadwood altogether and saved the world. Yeah, they all sound just like my old man with these stories. Who says they have? Deadwood is still here, ain't they? Maybe the bulk of them have just moved on or something. I don't know. I ain't complaining, mind you. There's definitely something different about this place. Maybe if I stick around long enough, I'll figure out... Oh, that old mutter. People call him Mudtooth. He's set up over yonder, and he's more than happy to tell you about himself. And then some. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but he was the leader of the Mud Dogs before I took him over. They'd got soft, see? Couldn't hack it in a dog-eat-dog world. Of course, that ain't the way he tells it. We still don't see eye to eye on which of us was right. Disagree to agree, I guess. Well, the Mud Dogs ran for years. Started out with my old man in a place called Sanctuary, and eventually came out here. We set ourselves up in a place folks started calling Cutthroat Channel. Nobody came in or out without our say-so, not even Deadwood. Yeah, I got a story or two from the glory days. I ain't my old man. He'll talk your ear off and then use it as a chew toy. But at least I'll tell you the truth. That's so. Well, there's one of my old man's tales that is true. He used to live in this old chopper. Made a good sniper's nest, letting him pop off Deadwood one at a time. I kept him off for a while, but the Mud Dogs got wind they were mustering something big. I weren't about to let the old man kick it, so we set a trap up for their trap. Problem was, they moved faster than we thought. We had explosives set around for most of the area, but the Deadwood came too soon. We hadn't set the detonators yet. The old man, though, he wakes in the crack of night, howling and popping off shot after shot at the root. Well, one of his shots must have hit our explosives, because suddenly the whole street goes up in flames. My dogs got lucky. Only a couple were close enough to get singed. But the root got blown all to hell. To this day, my old man thinks he killed 300 of them, all by himself. Of course I did. Can't have the old mutter thinking he's God's gift to this gray earth. He don't ever stop telling the tale his way, though. It was a bad winter. Real bad. Even the Deadwood wouldn't go out in it. But they didn't need to. Goddamn Earth was killing us all on its own. There was nothing to eat, and I mean nothing. Mud Dogs, we'd raid and steal, but there weren't no one to raid from. We'd threaten people's lives, and they'd laugh like it was a gift. Weren't surprising then when the dogs turned on each other. Started with one fool called Beers. He accused me of hoarding, so I punched him. Soon the whole gang was fighting. It was chaos. Bleeding and shouting and cussing. Finally, I cracked Beers on the skull, and he don't get up. Quiet, I shout. And when I got their attention, I say, plenty to eat now. It's over 100 pounds of meat on your average human stranger. When it like that, I'd be stupid to pass it up. What? You think dog-eat-dog was some kind of metaphor? First, let me ask you something. Your family's starving. Has been for days, and there's no food nowhere, except for a bunker, where a bunch of survivors are holed up. What do you do? Yeah? And what do you do when they show you the open end of a rifle instead? There ain't nothing you got what they want. Fact is, they'd love any excuse to kill you, just to make them feel a little safer. Like it or not, fight or flight are your only real options. You're thinking like a mud dog. Problem was, there was 4 of them for every one of us. All of them packing. I said to my dogs, what's the one thing this world's got no end of? More than guns or food or mudders what got more than enough of both? Deadwood, I said. See, the root don't care about food or guns. All you gotta do is break a bunker open. The root'll clean out the nest and leave you the rest. That's the world it was, stranger. Dog eat dog. Because, traveler, I'm reformed. That's so. Well, you ever hear of the Root Mother? She's one of them weirdos even the Deadwood left alone. Folks used to see her for advice. Crazy folks, desperate. My mud dog's caught one of these crazies. As he begs for his life, he tells us some secret the Root Mother told him. A place in the sewer, good to hole up against Deadwood. Dumb bastard. We killed him anyway, of course. He had food. But one of my boys convinced me to check out his story. That's how we found Cutthroat Channel. Once the Deadwood had cleared out, it wasn't so hard to keep it clear. Stayed there for years. So the dumb bastard was right. Ha! You sound like the loonies here in town. Root crazies don't know me from a jar of dirt. We just made our own luck, was all. Well, I suppose I got one more left in me. Back in the day, whenever a group of folks came traipsing into the Mud Dog's den, we'd give them a choice. Kill each other, or get killed. They told them we was weeding out the weak. But that wasn't the real reason. That particular tradition started the day Chavis and his gang rolled in and said they wanted to join forces. I normally ain't the trusting type, but yeah, there was only 3 of them, all torn up like they'd try to steal fish from a bear. The rest of Chavis's gang had been chewed up by Deadwood, he said. That seemed legit to me. Was just about to let him join when Chavis's deputy, a woman with the unlikely name Sunny, turns on the other 2 and starts slicing them up. Well, me and the boys start taking bets. It was the most fun we'd had in months. After the other 2 fell, Sonny says Chavis was planning on killing me in my sleep, taking the gang. Ever since, folks come looking to join up. We had them fight each other first. Yeah, it weeds out the weak, yeah. But also make sure nobody's stupid enough to try a coup. Yeah, true as truth, anyway. And a hell of a lot truer than anything my old man will tell you. What else you want? You want my permission, stranger? You're gonna have to prove your worth. I need you to kill the mayor. Oh, damn, stranger. You would have made one hell of a mud dog. I'm just pulling you again here. I don't want nobody dead. And the firing range is yours anytime you like. Don't need no one's permission. Now we're talking.
长枪，这是我不能用的意思吗？还是我买不起？好像只是买不起。锈蚀勋章，AR-47，狙击枪。 超大管。
Yeah, all right. 2 shots center mass and 1 to the head. Stop most of your problems.
是。
Anything you need? Yeah, what's on your mind? Anything else I can do for you? Take care, my friend.
Better be worth my time, traveler. Let me save you some time so you don't keep nattering on. We used to live in that building over there. Then a stranger came. We called them the Wanderer. You might have noticed everyone gets a handle here. Anyway, they show up and stop the route. Now, we live in these buildings here. That clear it up for you? And me? I keep it real simple. Less to worry about that way. Of course you do.
总是这么粗鲁吗？
Hard. Route everywhere. We did our best. Took in strays and tried to make a life of it. But it was no life worth living. Good people died. Few of us were brave or desperate enough to leave the bunker. The Wanderer, Ace. Ask Bo about the one time he went out. He came running back like a spooked cat. The Wanderer. They were a very rare pain in my ass. I never told them that. Wish I would've. They were here and then gone. Just blew in, stopped a global infestation, and then poof, they left. I should have thanked them when I had a chance. Founder Ford got a bug up his ass about something happening back at Ward Prime. Bo was supposed to take the Wanderer back there, but he chickened out and ran home the first chance he got. The chronicles of our fearless leader. Just an old friend.
艾斯谁啊？我忘了。
No, I used to be a real asshole. Now I'm a beacon of kindness. The best news I've heard all day. Well, wonders never cease. Hopefully this means you'll be leaving soon. What do you need?
巫火。这个好不好用？
We're finished here.
Hmm. 看能累积几发。OK。
You look like you need some shooting practice. Well, spit it out then. Good. Got tired of answering questions. Watch yourself, stranger. Wolf ain't clean yet.
看来就2发而已。哦，哇哦！有没有补弹药的地方？ 好像没有。这也蛮猛的耶，这可以用，留着。
The sun shines, the pestilence grows, and the dwell has gems for sale. Of course. You must return soon.
Hey there, traveler. The what? That doesn't sound okay. Do you have any idea what's out there? This is the World Stone we're talking about. We've got to get a rescue party together. We have to make sure she gets back safe.
冷静。
Right. I forgot that you... Sorry, I'm just... You really think she's okay? Wow. Oh, all right, I guess I just have to accept that. Well, if you see her again, tell her that tell her that the town isn't the same without her. So, welcome back then, I guess. Anything I can help you with? I mean, I knew she was gone. I just didn't know she was that gone. Clem takes off from time to time, you know? It's just her way. She'll disappear for hours, sometimes days at a time. Well, I never liked it, but she can take care of herself, yeah? And it's not like I could stop her anyway. And she always came back saying she just needed to be alone for a while, and I can respect that. I just wish she'd talk to someone. You know? Yeah, well, the Founder's his own thing, ain't he? It's not the first time he's disappeared on us. Not even the 5th time. Commander Ford, the Founder's granddaughter, used to say relying on the Founder was like running across rubble. Now, you could do it for a while, but sooner or later, it'll let you down. Now, I don't know if I'd go that far, but Founder Ford, he was always more of like... more of an idea to us than a leader. Hell, when I was a kid, everyone thought he'd been dead for years. But that's the thing about the Founder. He never stays gone. A week, a year, a decade. Somehow, he always finds his way back here. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Oh, traveler. How's everything? Well, what's on your mind? Good luck.
刚跟大家都讲过话。 Hello.
Anomaly. What does it require? The seat of all world, the core has been purged of corruption. Yet, the labyrinth must hold fast, must be last to fall. Little that has not been said. Their origin is unclear. Their existence, unexpected. Yet, ideal. A failsafe in the event of utter collapse. The segments repair the index. The index purges the corruption. New outcomes emerge. The anomaly's involvement has altered probabilities. Alter them further. Find the remaining segments. The Creator. The Creator. Obscure. The Creator is the Creator. The first was extracted from an entity of great power. Logic dictates. The others are assembled within the same. Search the worlds. Seek out other powerful entities. Extract the segments within them. Hesitancy irrational. Either the anomaly erases one life, or the root erases all. There are no other outcomes. Short-term outcomes are likewise simplistic, for the entities in question erase lives as well. Erasure is unavoidable. Entropy deliberate. This one seeks to maintain the cycle. Unknown. The intersection of worlds with surviving entities of sufficient power, and worlds for which corruption has not made them untraversable. The intersection is small. Start with one, then search another. The labyrinth is the connection of all things. It is the seat of the worlds, built upon the core, and all worlds are built upon it. I have provided the maximum help that I can. All endeavors will fail if I do any more. You are the resource now. Find the segments and return. I am the Keeper. I was the first to rise. I will be the last to fall. Kidnap. Misnomer. The utility was required. The utility has been acquired. The utility consents and remains. Clementine bears the nature of both core and guardians. The utility understands what is needed. She understands the Keeper. I can no longer maintain stability on my own. The utility is a necessary resource. Necessary, but insufficient. The segments are required. Entity Clementine was key to stabilizing the system, to preserve the worlds. Its task is incomplete. Does the anomaly require clarification?
Hey, Traveler. I hope it didn't cost you too much to find me. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have had to come after me. I'd have told you if I could. So, how's the ward? Is Bo okay? Yeah, that sounds like Bo. Well, if you see him again, tell him I'm fine. More than fine. I'm at peace. Not that that'll keep him from worrying. I do. For so long, I joined the Dreamer program with the promise of I thought I'd found it on Reesum, but these powers, everything that's happened to me, it's all been leading me here. This is where I'm meant to be. No. I mean, maybe? I don't know. It's complicated. There was a time I thought the ward would never be home again. It still isn't. Though, that doesn't mean it won't ever be. But I'm needed here now. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. I can't go back, Traveler. Not right now. No. Not that I've bothered to look. That old man's got his own journey. Same as me. Nothing that'll make sense, probably. The labyrinth isn't what it looks like. But it also is? Let me try again. Most of this place is like thought and energy. There's so much more to it than what your senses see. I only know that because of my bond with the Keeper. I mostly feel the labyrinth, like a heartbeat, or sunlight. And like both of those things, it's connected to everything. It is, like, more complicated than I think my brain can even handle. Try asking the Keeper about it. Their answers might not make much more sense than mine, but at least they know what they're talking about. Take care of yourself, okay? And hey, if you see the ward again, tell everyone that I'm okay. They don't need to worry about me. What do you need, Traveler? Yeah.
这里还有一小块。What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. 好了，大概要看的故事都看完了吧？大概，我不确定。大叔，你有没有故事啊？
Something you need, young'un? Careful now. My answers are known to lead to more questions. You know, I actually can't think of another good one. Curse of getting old, I guess. Let me rest my mind, eyes, and my brain thoughts. Maybe some more will come to me. Well, shit. Pity that there. So long as you head back then, eh?
可能是主线要继续推吧。
So many new faces these days. Things look welcome, traveler. I'm heard the old founder dragged you down into the ward on some mysterious business of his. I'm glad to see one of you came back safe and sound. Can't say the same for Ford. Clementine neither. Wish she hadn't gone and followed you. I don't suppose you know where they are now. That's great to hear. Though the fact that she ain't with you tells me more than your words do.
阿贝很开心，一直在听。
Longer than I care to think about. At my age, time, well, it compresses in a way. Oh, it's not a bad thing, just different. Keeping our stories alive is how I make sense of things. And I'm always looking for new tales. I'd love to hear yours, traveler. Oh, now that sounds like the start of a damn good story. What brought you out here? I hear that. Why, if half of old Mudtooth's tales are true, the world used to be a hell of a lot more connected. It's past time we took that back from the root, too. You're in the right place, traveler. How about your friend? How'd you meet her? Well, ain't that the human story in a paint can, friend? You try hard enough, you'll find everyone's got basically the same goals. If we could see that, we'd all live a lot longer and happier. Listen to me, rambling off on something you never said. You'd think I was an old man or something. Speaking of your friend, I heard she came in with a nasty case of root rot. What happened to you two out there? Son of a gun. Those bastards don't know when to quit. Yeah, real sorry to hear that, traveler. Yeah, thick around here, no doubt.
I got suspicions on why that is, but, well, other folks are better suited to speak on that than old Reggie. Well, don't you worry. We've dealt with nastier things here, believe me. I reckon she'll come through just fine. What about you? What do you hope to find out here? Well, that's the spirit of the town, ain't it? You're in the right place, friend. Nothing we need more than folks willing to help each other out. So, now I've got a measure of you. Is there anything I can do for you? What's on your mind, traveler? Only the best for my friends. Let's talk again, soon.
Okay.
Don't suppose you've seen Clementine yet, have you?
Wait, for real? Folks around here have been worried sick about her. Well, don't just stand there gawking. Where is she?
What? You sound like you've been drinking too much of Mudtooth's tonic. You know that, right? All right, well, is she coming back? So long as she's all right, I guess. I mean, I barely knew her. But she seemed like she could make her own choices just fine. So now that you found her, does that mean you're here to stay?
I'm sorry. I just can't believe all those words were put into the same sentence, or that I even understood some of it. Our lives got pretty weird, huh? I guess we were asking for it, looking for fairy tales and all. Well, I ain't going nowhere then. I'll be here when you need me, or when you're done, whichever comes first. Just make sure you come back, okay?
Well, hey, stranger. Long time no see. What do you want to ask me?
Have you met
He calls himself a pan from some... But the crystals he sells are like... You'll want to talk to Reggie. He's got all kinds of cures and tonics. And while you're over there, his stew's pretty good too, once you... All right.
哇，这么便宜，太爽！贵干。
Take care of yourself, you hear me?
好烂，极速任务帽子，说不上为什么，总是觉得这个帽子就很帅。临近。对，太酷了。
You think the root are really gone for good?
尬聊二人组。
But I don't think it matters. We gotta find joy where we can, while we can. You ever climb to the top of that tower in the city?
I just help the doc from time to time. It's good, safe work.
Do you want to go up there and show me?
Hey, you're the newcomer, ain't you? Nora Camarillo. I keep folks alive around here. You know, you're lucky they found you when they did. Your friend was pretty bad. I got her just in time. Pretty much. Any part of your flesh prison breaks down, you come to me. There ain't much I haven't seen before. Yeah, that's how my grandpa used to talk. He loved that idea that we're all beautiful souls walking around in dilapidated meat suits. Ain't much science for it, he'd say. But damn if it isn't hilarious. What you got? What are you trying to say, sunshine? Well, no need for that. You know how a doctor gets good at her craft? Study gives you head knowledge, a necessary start. But it don't make you good. You learn a thing by doing it over and over again. For me, that means people who need my help. The more people there are suffering, the better I get at healing them. And Sunshine, I'm the best damn doctor for miles. My grandfather, he'd been treating folk his whole life, nearly as long as the root's been around. I started assisting Grandpa when I was 5. Dressing wounds, making meds, cutting at the table, you name it. He helped more people in his long life than you and I have ever even met. But how I helped him most was digging through the old hospitals. Even after a century, there's a hell of a lot to find. All of it useful to someone as clever as Grandpa. Huh, tons. The old humans knew a lot about the human body, it turns out. Stuff even Grandpa didn't know. Did you know they used to be able to replace a man's lungs with someone else's? Or put a dead man's liver in someone whose liver didn't work anymore? To think of all the folks Grandpa and I could have saved if we had that kind of know-how. There's plenty if you know what to look for. Most of the basic meds are long gone, but there's still plenty of specialized tools and ingredients there. Stuff no one knows what to do with but me and my grandfather. What they don't got, what I never found once, is a cure for root rot. That's why so many folks died when the root first showed up. Grandpa had to invent a treatment on his own. A treatment, not a cure. He probably wasn't the only one. I'm sure others came to the same solutions independently. But after Grandpa figured it out, he traveled as far as he could and taught it to everyone he met. I don't know where he started, but I reckon every treatment within 100 miles of here is derived directly from his work. You can thank him that your friend is still alive. Came here maybe 10 years back. My ma had died and Grandpa didn't feel safe carting me around the countryside by himself. It turned out good. The city's full of scrounge, and Grandpa made a living selling bandages and meds while treating folks for free. I do the same. He even attended the old commander when she passed. Couldn't do much for her except ease her going, but folks around here thanked him for it. Made us part of the ward and all. All right. Sure thing.
绷带清除流血状态。诅咒枯萎抗性25，衣物兵士针。这什么酷东西啊？他们都会有一些商店卖一两个怪怪的酷东西。
Need anything? I'm here.
Oh.
Wait. Was that salt you put in there just now?
Sure. Salt, yeah.
Oh, Dwayne doesn't know what he's doing. I just let him stir to feel useful.
Tell the truth, Dwayne's cooking ain't that bad. He just needs a little supervision.
I'm thankful for Dwayne there. Takes some of the pressure off me. Just don't tell him. Dwayne wouldn't know a good stew if it bit him on his ass, which I think it has. Guess those stories about the World Stone are true. You should have seen them moving it out of the old ward.
You finished your break yet, Alice?
What? I just started. Plus, you got this covered.
People come from miles around to try my cooking.
No, they don't.
Well, the people around here love it.
Not true.
Okay. But I'll tell you what, Alice loves it.
Now you're just making shit up. Wait. Was that salt you put in there just now?
Sure. Salt, yeah. Sorry, this takes total concentration. Can't really talk right now.
这么大一颗石头，他们到底怎么搬过来？阿包。
Hey, again. How's everything? Well, if you need.
这是个密码锁。看来是很有使命感。倒个垃圾等等。Okay. 哦。这东西居然能转，嗯？0415，这是创办人给我。Okay, let's try. 哦，哦。货物控制钥匙 ，What's this？ 哦，我拿到了一个钥匙，那这个能开什么？装在这个盒子里面的东西应该不简单吧？嗯，还有没有其他东西可以看？每个都可以拿起来看。霍格华兹。漂亮。萨底美酒。OK， 净化药膏， 书目。红王子曾妄图发动政变，训练骑士掌握诅咒的艺术。毒医真黄炼制一种药膏来对抗这种邪恶。然而被遗忘的痛苦是任何药膏都无法缓解的。谁是毒医真王？谁是红王子啊？我靠他们！OK。Relic， 就那个石头嘛。还蛮酷的，可以把每个东西拿起来转来转去。这个是干嘛？需要心狠护职业，获得3堡垒。哦，very good。好，先这样吧，也差不多1个小时了。休息，记录。重新产生战役。先这样，拜拜。晚点可能会开吧。